Hello student, I am Manju Rani, your maths teacher. Now today I continue your chapter sets. Last time Malan sir was explain you about the sets, their notation in set builder form and roster form and types of sets. Today now we will start the subset. Subset. Subset means a set A is said to be a subset of B if every element of A is also an element of B. In symbol we write A and like this C means लेटा हुआ C हम बना सकते हैं. In this symbol is the symbol of subset and we read it as A is a subset of B. In some books, the notation of this subset is given by subset and there is a one line below it. In some book, this notation is given to you, but in NCERT, only this notation, only this C, like this C, not proper C, it is like a sleeping C, is used. You can use any symbol, either this symbol or this symbol, doesn't matter. Whatever the symbol you will use, there is a not much difference. So, to define the subset means in notation we write A is a subset of B if A belongs to A. All of you know that this is the symbol of belongs. A belongs to A implies, this is the symbol of implies, A belongs to B. We read it as A is a subset of B if A belongs to A implies A belongs to B. So take some example. Suppose set A is equal to contains the element 1, 2, 3 and set B contains the element 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you see every element of A, 1, 2, 3 is also an element of B. It may possible B have some extra element, but every element of A is in B. Then we say A is a subset of B. Take one more example. Suppose A is equal to set contains element A, B, C and B is a set contain elements A, C, D. So here you see that A and C, these two elements are in B, but B is not in B. So it means A is not a subset of B because every element of A must be in B, but here one element, two elements are there, but one element is not in B, so therefore A is not a subset of B and in symbol we write it like this. Now consider one more example. Consider set A contains element 1, 2, 3 and set B contains element 2, 1, 3. Then it means every element of A is in B. So A is a subset of B. And if we see every element of B is also in A. 1, 2, 3 is also in A. So it means B is also a subset of A. A is a subset of B as well as B is a subset of A. So in this case, when both the sets are subset of each other, then this implies A is equal to B. This symbol is for if and only if. If and only if means it is true by both sides. Means if A is a subset of B and B is a subset of A, then implies A is equal to B. And if A is equal to B given to us, then it implies A is a subset of B and B is a subset of A. Means it is true both vice versa, or you can say conversely, it is also true. In short form, if and only if will be written as IFF. This is the short form of if and only if, and in symbol we write it like this or we write it like this. So from the above discussion, we get the three results. Three results are: every set is a subset of itself because every element is in A. A is a subset of A. So every element of A is in A. So from this we can say every set is a subset of itself. And second result is empty set is a subset of every set. Empty set means there is no element. When there is a no element, so it means it is a subset of A. Clear beta? Now third result is two sets A and B are equal, that is A is equal to B if and only if A is a subset of B and B is a subset of A. You can consider this subset like factors of an element. You remember in your earlier classes, whenever you have to write down all the factors, then you always write one is a factor of every element and every element is a factor of itself. Same way here, every set is a subset of itself and empty set means or null set is a subset of every set. So whenever we have to write down the list of the subset, we start with empty set and end with the set itself. Clear? Empty set means there is a no element. तो वो तो होगा ही होगा ना हर सेट का सबसेट. Clear? Now come to the one. We will take one more example. Let A is equal to set consist of element 1, 3, 5 and B is a set X such that X is an odd number less than 6. A is given in the roster form with elements 1, 3 and 5 and B is given in the set builder form, all the odd numbers less than 6. Here odd number means natural number. It must be mentioned here, odd natural number. Odd natural numbers are less than 6 are 1, 3 and 5. So it means A is a subset of B because A is 1, 3, 5 and B is also 1, 3 and 5. So A is a subset of B. B is also a subset of A. So therefore A is equal to B. Clear? Now come to the next proper subset. Let A and B be two sets And if A is a subset of B and A is not equal to B, means there is one element. Sorry, I write here only. You must read as 1 instead of only. Only you can read and write here 1. There is at least one element in B which is not in A. Then A is called a proper subset of B and B is called superset of A. I explain you this by an example. Suppose A is a set with elements 1, 3, 5 and B is a set with elements 1, 3, 5 and 7. So clearly A is a subset of B. All the elements are in B. But B have one element 7 which is not in A. It may be one or more than one, but minimum one element must be in B which is not in A. Then we say A is a proper subset of B. Or in simple language, you can say number of elements of A must be less than the number of elements of B. Then we say A is a proper subset of B and B is called superset of A. Now I hope it is clear to you if number of elements of A is less than number of elements of B, then it is proper. Otherwise, it is a simple subset. Like in this example, it is a simple subset, but in this example, it is a proper subset. Now, beta, in earlier classes, you know the number system. Now, number system that you read known. N is the set of natural number 1, 2, 3, so on. Set of natural number. Natural number is a subset of set of integers Z. And set of integers is a subset of rational that is denoted by Q. And set of rational is a subset of real number that is denoted by R. Because real number consists of all the rational as well as irrational number. And all these are proper subsets. Now come to the question number 3 of your exercise. Before doing this question number 3, you must solve the question number 1 and 2 yourself so that you can understand the concept of subset. Clear? First solve the question number 1 and 2 yourself and then start the question number 3. I will start the question number 3 in the next video.